सेवा वो चीज़ है जो करके दिल को सुकून मिलता है, लेकिन सेवा करने वाले को बहुत कम मिलते हैं. So Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen is one of those groups that provides free langar in the downtown east side. So let's talk to Raman, who is a volunteer with the Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen, to find out a little bit more about their organization and all of their efforts that they use in order to help the needy. Raman, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, I mean, Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen has been around for a long time. It's known every week to go out and do seva in the Vancouver downtown east side. So, can you tell us a little bit about, when did you get started and what exactly it is that you do? How do you do that?
The organization itself started in 2007. I got on board around 2008. And essentially what it was just wanted to serve langar, bring langar to the downtown east side.
So just to serve?
Yeah, it's basically very simple grassroots concept.
Wow, that is actually quite a beautiful concept. And now since then, I mean, obviously we've grown huge by leaps and bounds. It's all over Facebook. A lot of people do volunteer with this. So what is the draw to volunteer?
I mean, it could be just kind of put life in perspective, I guess, right? Get an understanding, and it's an opportunity to engage with that community. Majority of the people outside of that community, you're really not engaging. You're essentially just driving through that area. No one really wants to be walking. Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, there is an element of fear when you go into the downtown east side. Even driving by, it's like you put your blinders on and you go. Because it's kind of scary. So how do you deal with like the vagrant situation, or is that even a situation that affects?
Knock on wood, it's never been an issue, to be honest with you. When we first started, we didn't have a good understanding of that area, so we had sort of police escort when we're serving. But that was after a couple of months. There was no need for it. They're very appreciative of what we do, of how we serve langar. So it's really easy going. Occasionally we have maybe an argument here and there, but very brushed off and just very easy going and relaxed and safe environment.
So, I mean, for 8 years, this has been going on every week?
We recently, that was maybe about 4 or 5 years back, we started doing it every week. When we initially started the initiative, it was once a month. Our first event essentially was a week-long event, but after that we sort of try to figure out efficient ways for the volunteers and for how we could sort of keep it up as far as supplying and driving down there. So over time we sort of found ways of kind of making it more efficient, from monthly to weekly, just because of the community and the donations we're getting excess of it. So
so you do get donations then? You're a registered charity?
We're in the process of doing that. Right now we are working with 2 gurdwaras that really help us, and so you donate to the gurdwara and then the supplies come to us. But we are in the process of becoming an independent aid.
So the Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen is a South Asian run organization. So I would imagine that by langar, that means it's Indian food.
Yes. Yeah, it's prepared at a gurdwara, so it's blessed food and it's completely vegetarian. It's most of the time it's rice. Initially it was roti, but just because of the time and the effort it takes to make roti, rice was a lot easier. So rice, and then we'll mix it up with a certain type of curry, maybe chickpeas or lentil. Right? And
so फिर वहाँ downtown पे जाके ठंडा नहीं हो जाता खाना?
No, we have food safe containers. Keep it warm for a couple hours actually.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Or फिर, what about the people that are taking this food? उनको Indian food पसंद है?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not as spicy. We make sure it's not as spicy because they can't handle the spices as well as South Asians can, I guess, right? So we really do hold back on the spices, but they love it. It's a really healthy alternative to their options there down there.
फिर आप सर्व कैसे करते हैं? प्लेट में सर्व करते हैं? तो उसको इसका waste नहीं होता? Isn't there garbage?
There is garbage. We are looking at other ways. Obviously, because we're a nonprofit, we would like to do sort of the recyclable
The plates.
plates, right?
Disposable plates.
Disposable plates. So we are looking into that, but right now it's styrofoam. But we,
Oh, okay.
it's less expensive for our families to provide, right? So we are leaning more environmentally.
And isn't that
friendly.
interesting how, where by going cheaper, you're actually creating, waste that is not recyclable, which is
Yeah.
actually more expensive in the long term.
Yeah.
For the city to deal with, and for breakdown for the environment and all that. I mean, wow. But I mean, all in all, here we see that you're relentless, and you specifically have been relentless. I know that I myself have been invited by you multiple times.
Yeah.
Every time you go yourself.
Yeah.
So you volunteer and dedicate all of your time to this. Is that correct? Not all of your time, but when you're volunteering, you're a volunteer. You're not paid.
Yeah, absolutely. Not paid. It's seva, selfless service. I'm not there for every event. I don't want to get the wrong impression because I'm sure people at home would disagree. But I do handle like the Facebook, and we have levels of volunteers that sort of do things behind the scene as well. Because right now it's at a point where we come to an event and we have got like a handful of volunteers now.
So every week, without fail, there's always a handful of volunteers. And where can we find them?
What do you mean where we can find them?
Like where do we find, where does this take place? This Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen.
Oh, it's always at the same site. It's right on the corner of Main and Hastings, right beside Carnegie Hall, right on the sidewalk there.
Okay.
We set up a tent. We got our truck there. You can't miss us. We've been doing it so long there that even before we arrive, there's already a lineup of community members waiting.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. And
Yeah.
so the money that comes to fund this is all donation driven, is this right?
Yeah, absolutely. For our Sunday events, what we do is we have family sponsor. So they call our number or they email us and they book a Sunday. So essentially what happens is we'll call them a week prior. We give them a list of the ingredients and they purchase it and they come to the Gurdwara day prior to help prep. And then in the morning of, and then they come serve as well. So everything's hands-on. They know exactly where their donation is going. They see it.
So if somebody wanted to volunteer, or to volunteer, or to get more information about how to donate, what's your website? How can they find you?
They could go to gnfk.org.
Which is Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen, so gnfk.org.
Yeah, the acronym for Guru Nanak's Free Kitchen. And they could call my cell number at 604-613-7769. We also have a free kitchen number, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it's on the website.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much, Raman. Thank you,
You're welcome.
and best of luck to you in the group.
Thank you.